Welcome back to Learn JavaScript on Codecademy. We're in the higher order functions section. This is Introduction. We are often unaware of the number of assumptions we make when we communicate with other people in our native languages. If we told you to count to 3, we would expect you to say or think the numbers 1, 2, and 3. We assumed you would know to start with 1 and end with 3. With programming, we're faced with needing to be more explicit with our directions to the computer. Here's how we might tell the computer to count to 3. For let I be assigned 1. As long as I is less than or equal to 3, increment I by 1. We then log I. When we speak to other humans, we share a vocabulary that gives us quick ways to communicate complicated concepts. When we say bake, it calls to mind a familiar subroutine: preheating an oven, putting something into an oven for a set amount of time, and finally removing it. This allows us to abstract away a lot of the details and communicate key concepts more concisely. Instead of listing all those details, we can say we baked a cake and still impart all that meaning to you. In programming, we can accomplish abstraction by writing functions. In addition to allowing us to reuse our code, functions help make clear, readable programs. If you encountered count to 3 in a program, you might be able to quickly guess what the function did without having to stop and read the function's body. We're also going to learn about another way to add a level of abstraction to our programming: higher order functions. Higher order functions are functions that accept other functions as argument and or return functions as output. This enables us to build abstractions on other abstractions, just like we hosted a birthday party as an abstraction that may build on the abstraction we made a cake. In summary, using more abstraction in our code allows us to write more modular code, which is easier to read and debug. So we will be looking at higher order functions, and as it says here in the summary, it's going to help us to write more modular code, which is going to make it easier to read and easier to debug. If you got that, you got this lesson, and I'll see you in the next one.